My humble Dandavat Pranam to the assembled devotees. Namaste. All glories to Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Antya Lila, Chapter 20, Text 135. Tahani de Kilha Krishnera Vanya Bojana Jaliya Utaila Prabhu Dilasva Bhavana. In that dream, Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu saw Krishna's picnic in the forest. As Lord Chaitanya floated in the sea, a fisherman caught him, and then the Lord returned to his own residence. All this is recounted in the 18th chapter. Unhavimse bitye prabhura mukha sangharshana Krishnera viraha sfurti pralapa varnana. In the 19th chapter is a description of how Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu rubbed his face against the walls and spoke like a madman because of separation from Krishna. Vashanta rajani te pushpo jhane virharana Krishnera surabhya shlokera artha vivarana. That chapter also describes Krishna's wandering in a garden on the spring night, and it fully describes the meaning of a verse about the scent of Krishna's body. Vimsa parichedenija Śikṣāṣṭaka Prayers Tara artha asfadila premavistahana. The 20th chapter tells how Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu recited his own 8 stanzas of instruction and tasted their meaning in ecstatic love. Bhakte Śikṣāṭaka Śikṣāṣṭaka Kahila Sehi Ślokashtakera Artha Puna Aspadila. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu composed those 8 stanzas to instruct the devotees, but he also personally tasted their meaning. Text 140. Mukhya mukhya lilara artha karilun katana anuvada hoite smare grantha vivarana. I have thus repeated the principal pastimes and their meaning, for by such repetition one can remember the descriptions in this book. Eka eka parichadhera kataneka prakara mukhya mukhya kahilun katanayaya vishtara. In every chapter there are various topics, but I have repeated only those that are principal, for not all of them could be described again. Shri Radha Sahashri Madana Mohana Shri Radha Sahashri Govinda Charana Shri Radha Sahasrila Shri Gopinata Eitina Takurahaya Godyara Nata. The Vrindavan deities of Madana Mohan with Srimati Radharani, Govinda with Srimati Radharani, and Gopinath with Srimati Radharani are the life and soul of the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Yuta Nityananda, Shri Advaita Acharya, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Shri Svarupa, Shri Rupa, Shri Sanatana, Shri Guru, Shri Raghunatha, Shri Jiva Charana, Nija Shire Dhari Eyi Sabhara Charana, Yaha Hoite Haya Sabha Vanchita Purana. So that my desires may be fulfilled, I place the lotus feet of these personalities on my head. Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu with Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya and their devotees, as well as Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami, Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatan Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, who is my spiritual master, and Srila Jiva Goswami. Purport. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami was the instructing spiritual master of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, and has therefore been described as Sri Guru. Sabhara Charana Kripa Guru Upadhyayi Moravani Sishyatare Bahuta Nachai. The mercy of their lotus feet is my spiritual master, and my words are my disciples, whom I have made dance in various ways. Purport. Upadhyayi or Upadhyaya refers to one who teaches when approached. Upetya adhiyate asmat. In the Manu Samhita it is said, Eka desham tu vedasya vedhan ganyapi vapuna yodyapayati vrityartam upadhyaya sa uchate. One who teaches others a part of the Vedas or literatures supplementary to the Vedas may be called Upadhyaya. Upadhyaya also refers to one who teaches art. Sishyara Shrama Deki Guru Nachana Rakila Kripana Nachaya Vani Vasiya Rahila. Seeing the fatigue of the disciples, the spiritual master has stopped making them dance, and because that mercy no longer makes them dance, my words now sit silently. Ani puna vani apane nachite na jane yata na chaila nachi karila vishrame. My inexperienced words do not know how to dance by themselves. The mercy of the Guru made them dance as much as possible, and now after dancing they have taken rest. Text 150. Sabhashrota ganera kari charana vandana yan sabara charana kripa subhera karana. I now worship the lotus feet of all my readers, for by the mercy of their lotus feet there is all good fortune. Caitanya-caritāmṛta Yehi jana sune tanra charana dunha karon muni pane. If one hears the pastimes of Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu as described in Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta, I wash his lotus feet and drink the water. Shrotara pada renu karon mashtaka bhushana tomhara e amrita pile safala haila shrama. I decorate my head with the dust of the lotus feet of my audience. Now you have all drunk this nectar, and therefore my labor is successful. Sri Rupa Raghunatha Padheyara Asa Caitanya-caritāmṛta Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishna Dasa, narrate Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta, following in their footsteps. Charitam amritam etach trila Caitanya Vishnu Subhadam Asubhanasi Shradhayasva Dayedyaha Tad Amala Padha Padme Bringatam Itya Soyam Rasayati Rasam Uchai Prema Madhavika Puram. Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta is filled with the activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. It invokes all good fortune and destroys everything inauspicious. If one tastes the nectar of Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta with faith and love, I become like a bumblebee, tasting the honey of transcendental love from his lotus feet. Shriman Madana Gopala Govindava Tushtaye Chaitanya-arpitam Chaitanya-arpitam astvetak Caitanya-caritāmṛtam Shriman Madana Gopala Govinda Deva Tushtaye Chaitanya-arpitam astvetak Caitanya-caritāmṛtam. Since this book, Caitanya-caritāmṛta, is now complete, having been written for the satisfaction of the most opulent deities, Madana, Mohanji, and Govindaji, let it be offered at the lotus feet of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Deva. Parimala Vashita Bhuvanam Svarasonmadita Rasagya Rolambam Giridhara Charanam Bojam Kaha Kalu Rasika Samihate Hatam. Realized devotees are like bumblebees maddened by their own mellows at Krishna's lotus feet. The scent of those lotus feet perfumes the entire world. Who is the realized soul that could give them up? Sake Sinfagni Vane Nandao Jaiste Vrindavanantare Suryahe Sita Panchamyam Grantoyam Purnatam Gata. In Vrindavan, in the year 1537, Shakabda era, AD 1615, in the month of Jatista, May to June, on Sunday, the 5th day of the waning moon, this Caitanya-caritāmṛta has been completed. Thus end the Bhaktivedanta purports to Śrī Caitanya-caritāmṛta Antya Lila, 20th chapter, describing the meaning of the Śikṣāṣṭaka and how the Lord tasted it himself. This is the end of Antya Lila and the end of the Caitanya-caritāmṛta. I'm paying my full obeisance at the lotus feet of Om Vishnupad Shripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj, of Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivratikacharya via Asartara Satashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Nirmalacharya Maharaj, all of our Guru Varga, Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivratikacharya via Asartara Satashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivratikacharya via Asartara Satashi Srimad Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada, Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivratikacharya via Asartara Satashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivratikacharya via Asartara Satashi Srimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, all Rupanuga Guru Varga, paying my full obeisance to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj, all my full obeisance to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Shripad Bhakti Nishkam Shanta Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Shripad Bhakti Vigyan Muni Maharaj Ki Jai. All glories to Ajay Prabhu Ki Jai. Jai Srila Giri Govardhan Gupta Govardhan Dham Ki Jai. Jai Vrinda Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Pramanandi Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.